Now, this week marks 2 years since Britain's wonkiest pub was ravaged by fire. You'll remember the Crooked House. It had stood since the 18th century, but 2 days after the fire, it was demolished overnight.
Yeah, there was a bit of an outcry over what happened, but in terms of the campaign to rebuild it, that's been stalled because of the criminal investigation into what happened. Our reporter James Boville can tell us more.
This must be quite the most extraordinary and incredible pub to get drunk in.
It was the Black Country's famously wonky pub that even more famously burned down before being unlawfully demolished 2 days later. The destruction of the Crooked House in Himley made national and international news and sparked local outcry.
As you see here in front of you was where the Crooked House stood.
2 years on, despite a council order for the owners to rebuild the pub, this is all that remains.
The sheer horror of it happening, we watched and it just didn't sink in. It was unbelievable. Somebody could do it, knock it down.
It had different owners over the years, but it was always our pub as Black Country people. It was always part of our heritage, and people want it back. There's people all over the world that regret never having come here. We'd love to give them that opportunity to come here and see what it was.
So why the delay? Police treated the fire as arson and 6 people were arrested in the weeks following the blaze, but they were released on bail in May 2024.
Staffordshire Police says the 6 remain under investigation and they've sent a file of evidence to the Crown Prosecution Service. But the CPS says they've set the police an action plan to gather further investigative material, and there's currently no timescale as to any potential charging decision.
And until the criminal investigation is concluded, the Planning Inspectorate says an inquiry to decide on the rebuild is on hold. South Staffordshire District Council says it remains committed to resolving the breach of planning legislation. We are still awaiting a decision from Staffordshire Police regarding their ongoing investigations, and any action by ourselves is held in abeyance until such time as their investigations are concluded.
We toast the Crooked House and just raise awareness for it and to get it rebuilt.
Despite the stalemate, some are keeping the pressure on with a new campaign to post a selfie toasting the pub.
You see the wheels of motion and authorities not turning that quickly. I understand that. However, we have to be and believe that this pub is going to be rebuilt. It's too great a loss to the Black Country, to the pub industry, to our Black Country DNA, not for it not to be rebuilt.
We all want it concluded as quickly as possible, but the important thing is we need the right outcome. We need, whoever is responsible to be held accountable for their actions.
The will to restore the Crooked House to its former glory remains strong. The legal process to make that happen is on less solid ground. James Boville, BBC News.
And we'll keep an eye on that as the months go by.